Hello, welcome to episode 80.
Hi. Welcome to episode 80. Thank you.
You cut off my padding.
I didn't
but
cut
it's
it
gonna
off.
Be great.
I made it an intro. Woo!
There we go.
Awesome.
Before we get into tonight's episode, as always, we have some maybe super short announcements so you can just play the game.
Rollslayers.com/partners. Go there, see all the people that we partner with. Whoa, where am I at? I'm at rollslayers.com/partners. All right, and then you can also, some of the partners that we work with, BeyondSkyrim.com. BeyondSkyrim.org. BeyondSkyrim.org.
Sirenscape.
Thanks. Sirenscape.com.
Yep.
Others.
Eldritch Foundry.
Eldritch Foundry. You can.
World Anvil.
Yeah. So we partner with these people. Actually, if you like minis and you want to design your own custom mini, you can get 15% off at checkout with our code RollSlayers. And if you like world building, please use our affiliate link on our website or ask us in our Discord for it, and we'll give it to you. But it's worldanvil.pxf.io/RollSlayers. Go there, sign up, build a world, share it with us. What else, guys? Is that anything?
Just join our social medias. We have a pretty big presence on Instagram, Facebook. We post on TikTok. We have a Discord, as Jeremy mentioned. We also have a Patreon. If you want to support the show, check out the Patreon. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, please. That would be super awesome.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't know. You guys have been quiet.
It's because we don't do announcements.
Well, okay, now it's your segment. Announcement's over. It's your segment now.
You don't want to do that. We'll talk too much.
Yeah, about
I got one. The Patreon can be found on the website rollslayers.com.
It's true.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's patreon.com/rollslayers.
Pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
That's
just
a
go
pretty
there.
good get.
Yeah. Well, they make it real easy. Anyway, let's play the game.
Woo-hoo!
you like
Yeah!
those dancing sock guys.
Yeah.
So, last we left off, the party delved into the sewers beneath Stowheller, looking for clues on missing persons, with the help of Bojud Swampopper, the grandfather of Ruby, as well as his Drake companion, Becky. But they made their way into the sewers, finding bits of viscera, blood, scrape marks, and a hidden passageway leading into a small cathedral of sorts underground, with a familiar book that Venuthra did intend to sneak back and acquire.
What?
No, he was gonna throw it in the river.
I was
throw
gonna
in the
throw it
river.
I was gonna throw it in the river. I was gonna do something.
There were some magical repercussions in the form of a necrotic trap placed upon the book and a hurried retreat by Bells and Vinny. It was also identified by a very high arcana roll what this book was, thanks to Ruby.
I love those.
A book of secrets belonging to the god of undeath and secrets, Vecna. Making their way further along, after a bit of a harrowing detour, they came upon a sleeping iron scale hydra. And in a pretty competent ambush, took a good chunk of its HP out before it even got to retaliate. Though its retaliation was swift and merciless, as Bells and Bojud both went down in the heat of combat. Though Bells was brought back up, and we end right after the corpse of the Hydra sinks below the water.
Did we grab his head or something?
You did.
You did.
Procure a head.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Hayden, you had something you wanted to retcon?
Yes, I would like to formally apologize to listeners. I believe last week, and I actually could be wrong about this in retrospect, but I do believe last week I said that I used a potion of greater healing. I did not have that. I'm sorry. I took the HP back. I took a regular potion of healing. It was after combat, so everything was fine anyways. That's all I have. I'm sorry to the role slayers here at the table. It doesn't reflect who I am. All that stuff. Now we can play the game.
That was very contrite, and I'm proud of you.
Honorable
Thank you.
confession, good sir.
I guess we'll
Honorable.
forgive you.
So,
Thank you, everyone.
as we pick back up, Bojud is still unconscious, and most of you are worse for wear. What would you like to do?
Ruby, are you going to take care of your grandfather, or should I? I can do it real quick.
Don't kill him.
I'm not gonna kill.
I said take care of it.
Put him out of
You
his
know,
misery.
I've had about enough from you, and I'm gonna go to
He goes to
Bojud
hell.
and heal him for. Oh, why is it doing this now? Heal him for just 6 HP.
Spits out a tooth,
A tooth.
slowly gets up. That hurt.
Bobo, you alright? You gonna be okay?
I'm fine. Where's Becky? Becky! The Drake comes loping over down the sewers and kind of crawls up along the side, and he climbs up on her. Well, you found the Hydra, it would seem.
What do you mean we found the hydrant? Did you know this was down here?
No, but, makes sense. People disappearing and whatnot. Probably the source of the missing people, I would assume.
Well, what about all these vines on the ground? Weren't they dragging people around, or were those just related to the Hydra?
Oh, they just grow everywhere.
But
Oh,
why would there be so many people in the sewers
It must
in the
have.
first place?
So it ate them.
Probably. I'm gonna go
Wait.
look for Brig.
Do we think the Hydra stole people down here, or that these green vines stole people down here? Or both?
I think Bojud's. I thought he was. Well, I thought it was the vines, but I guess it makes more sense that it would be a Hydra. If the vines are always here, then I feel like they'd probably. I don't know. I don't live here. Why am I speaking out of turn?
But they have
Well-
to come down to the sewer to be taken by the Hydra.
No, given the broken grate we saw up there, remember? It looks like someone got grabbed and pulled
From the
down.
top. You think that Hydra could have gone all the way back up the tunnel and just snatched people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go on next.
yeah, I guess so.
Vinny's gonna dive into the water after the Hydra's body,
Okay.
and with a dagger, he's gonna basically try and find the contents of its stomach.
Okay, make a constitution check. Well, what's your constitution
Make a
modifier?
nasty check.
You might recall from the fight. This might be a fact that we have forgotten between sessions, but Ribby slashed it and got splashed with a bunch of acid.
Oh,
Doesn't have acidic blood.
so maybe
But it's in the water.
is it gonna turn the water into acid?
Water beats acid. That's true.
Well,
That's
he's
how it
going
works.
to go down, and he's going to see if he can see it at the very least.
Regardless, you're going to need to hold your breath. What's your constitution modifier?
It's a +3.
Okay, so you can hold your breath for, I think, 3 minutes. Make a survival check with disadvantage if you're trying to cut into this thing and extricate the
Okay.
contents of its stomach.
Okay, well, I want to know what he can see first before he decides to make any other moves.
Okay, it is very murky water, so make a perception check with disadvantage. You're in poo-poo water, remember?
Yummy.
Oh, it's still poo-poo here?
Mm-hmm.
Even the deep pool of water is all poo-poo?
Mostly poo-poo.
Oh my god.
About
I feel
70,
like the
70,
Hydra would not have been living in
70%
that.
poo-poo water.
Oh!
Hydra.
Okay, if I obviously can't see through it, I don't know.
You can, it's just going to be a disadvantage.
Okay, here we go.
It's murky.
And that's a natural
He
one.
does-
Plus 4.
Yeah, you could just get a straight up turd in the face.
Oh.
Well, he can't see anything, and he assumed there was just lots of turds in the face already. I don't know, can he lift it, or like, can he move the body at all? Can he?
Well, you don't see the body at this. You
Nah,
made a
that's
perception check. You're looking around. You can't. Your
There you
vision
go.
is blocked. Yeah.
Okay.
He comes up. I can't see anything in this muck. And he prestidigitations himself quickly.
Very clean. Clean as a whistle. Never happened.
Ugh.
Does it get the taste out of your mouth?
I'm working on it. Just like constant prestidigitation on the tongue.
We'll
Another
say
thing.
Bells is looking real bad and very tired and sad and funny.
Is there anywhere in here that looks like solid footing?
Just that little spot where a couple of the hydras were resting their heads, or a couple of the hydra heads were resting. Looks
be
to be
like
about 20 feet
Finding
by
a
20 feet.
person or someone to like.
Hold you up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we all in the poo-poo water, or are we on ground?
You're in a sewer that connects to
Yeah.
the big pool, but there's poo-poo water flowing into the big
So
pool.
we're standing like we're not like
We're on a
treading
ledge.
water,
Gotcha.
but we're still like
Waist deep in
Okay.
poo-poo
Yeah.
water.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna listen to this one.
This one's called
So
poo-poo
cute.
water.
Ooh.
It's called turn the face.
We play this game
Um,
called D&D with lots of poop.
Well, okay, so memory serves that there was a bunch of dead bodies in here. Is that correct?
You found a couple stashed in walls, halves of bodies, but you haven't really investigated this room yet.
Let's do that. Somebody who wants to investigate. We really need to look around, because if they were killed, or I'd like to find some evidence.
Bojack just kind of looks up and goes, "What about those dead bodies over there?" Points to that little 20 by 20 platform. He rolled a very high perception check.
Cool.
All right, and we go there.
Okay, you just kind of swim over, prestidigitation, dry again, and there are several kind of heaps of what used to be bodies. Some of it melted by acid, some of it just chewed up, and some of it even regurgitated. But there's a pile of viscera in the corner.
Anything identifiable?
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna
If I do
guide
one of those two, I
myself.
want to look for like business cards or some such.
Yeah, look for business cards. Have received.
Good grief.
Does anybody have another healing for Bells? Because she's about to.
8.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Eight.
I'm
Somebody help me! I can't see anything. This stuff is all in the way.
Hey, where are my manners? I'm sorry, Bells. Hang on just 1 second. He's gonna go over and do another healing.
Okay.
Can somebody please help me?
What we're rolling for investigation?
Mhm.
I'll do that.
9 back to Bells.
Okay.
11.
11 and what?
8.
Okay, so Ruby comes along and helps you, and you're able to poke through and find a few things. You find feathers,
Okay.
which
We already
would...
found half of a feather folk.
Yep. You might
Bird
have
folk.
found the other half of said bird folk.
Okay.
You find what looks to be a charm to the wild mother, but stylized in kind of like a wave pattern. You find a walking staff that is shattered in half, and you find a small carpenter's hammer.
feeling a little bit better, I kind of walk over and see. What did you find?
Well, looks like we found the rest of this bird folk.
Basically nothing.
This hammer may be belonging to that carpenter. This half of a staff, which, could be anything. And what did you say about something about the
Was it
Earth
wizard
Mother?
Oh, a amulet of the Wild Mother.
Wild Mother.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
There was
It's a god.
feathers, the charm, the
Yes.
carpenter's hammer, and a staff.
Yes, was it a wizard staff?
Doesn't look to be. It looks to be more of a walking staff.
Looks just like a walking stick bit in half.
And what charm did you find?
It's to the Wild Mother.
Oh, can I see it?
Yes.
You hand it over.
Okay.
It's just kind of like this silver amulet. It's not extremely fancy like some of the heraldry of gods can be, but it's of cresting waves, and it's got the symbology of kind of her iconography, and then a small ship upon the waves.
Can I keep this?
I guess.
Is that disrespectful to the dead, do you think?
I
Well,
Somebody
mean,
might
if we
want
were-
it if they know the person.
If we were going to identify them, that might be something that someone would recognize. And maybe they'll let you keep it, but it might be prudent to bring it above. And I don't.
Would you mind
I
if
was
I
think-
hold it while we take it?
yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
go
it's all
for it.
yours, yeah. Tyler, if you were to estimate how many pounds of remains are left here,
Pounds? Oh.
yeah, like a weight.
Yeah.
Could we identify maybe how many people?
Make a survival check for me, Remy.
Okay, I think that one I'm okay at.
Make a maths of
Okay,
dead
yeah,
bodies.
I made a 20.
20.
There are exactly.
At least 100 pounds, but this is this is probably not all of it. You would assume that
Oh.
the Hydra ate at least some of this pile.
Can we tell
Right,
how
right.
many different bodies there
Yeah,
are? Like,
or
can
is
we
it
see,
just like
there's
nebulous?
four rib cages.
At least 3. You see at least 3.
Okay.
Is there any possibility there's 4?
There's a possibility there's 4 to 5.
Oh,
But
were
at
there
least
5 people
at
missing?
least 3. There were 6 people missing, I believe.
Oh, I thought it was 4. Okay.
Well, we
Okay.
found one stashed in the wall.
We
Okay.
found Birdfolk person, the carpenter, Vinny's dad, other sailor.
did?
No. Just so I'm just saying how many.
Oh,
who the
I thought
people
you
were
said
looking
we
for.
found
We're
one.
accounting
Oh,
for people.
No.
Yeah,
Which we
Vinny
can do
is
in
visibly
character, I guess.
frustrated, not having seen anything. I mean, you tell me, but I obviously with my role, I didn't see anything that I could identify Luscimo by.
Correct.
And so, visibly frustrated, he goes looking in other parts of that room just
Okay.
to see if there's anything else visible.
With that investigation check, it was an 8, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Um,
I'm looking for things that are visible, so I'm casing the room. So if I stumble on 100 pounds of meat, I feel like I might see it. Meaning, like,
You're still investigating the room, so we're going to keep the same investigation check, though.
got it.
And you don't find anything else around the room with that. Neither do you, Ruby, if you move around. There's a couple like sewer hatches that lead to other parts. Some of them barred, some of them not. But you don't see anything of note. No treasure, no gold, no other identifying pieces of jewelry or anything.
As I see him get more agitated, I would go and just do what I can to help investigate.
Sure.
and Look around.
Make an investigation check for me.
19.
19. You scour this place. Nothing else?
Okay.
It's good to know.
Any threat?
All right.
I don't see anything else here.
Okay, let's leave then.
Hey, it's okay. I didn't find Briggs either. So he's either eaten like completely or
If you
he's not
could.
here.
Let's. It's very obvious. Thank you, Bojud.
Well, he probably is not here. Just saying.
Would you like to search more in the sewer? There's more to be found here, perhaps.
Sure. Yeah. Was there any other ways to go?
Yeah, there
was
are several
like
other
Yeah.
other junctions. Some of them barred, some of them not. Probably 5 junctions from here.
Oof. We should probably take the opportunity of that dry spot up there to take a little breather before we go any further.
Yes, agreed.
And if any of you magic folks would like, maybe you could make the air smell a little bit better just while we sit.
I can only make a stinking cloud, which I think would make it worse. So,
What? The
You
little
know,
magic doesn't work that way? Oh, okay. Well, it was worth asking, I guess.
Well, I think you all have it quite in hand. And we fixed the problem down here. So I think I'm going to go rest my old bones because I just got knocked out by a Hydra. And probably eat some lunch.
Do you need some help getting back up?
Oh no, Becky will take me.
Are you
Well,
sure?
that's-
Nah, it's fine.
You don't want to stay with us?
We already did the thing.
this is Bobo's way of saying he's done with us.
Well, that and I'm cranky and I'm old and
Yeah.
I probably broke a few bones.
Well,
So-
go on and get yourself a nap.
Thanks for your help, Bojud. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, hopefully, we'll see each other again before you leave, or maybe not, or whatever.
Do you want to take some of these trinkets to see if they belong to any of the missing people? We'll take care of it.
I can do it.
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
All right. Well, if you're looking for a bargeman, just go find the canal district folk. They line up and they'll take you up north. Maybe you'll pass by my map shop.
Yes, if we do, we'd love to stop by.
Yep. Well, this was fun, kinda.
No. Yeah.
Bye, Bobo. We'll be seeing you.
Bye.
Yeah. We'll make sure to
Stay
stop
out of
by.
trouble.
I
He just
mean-
lopes off on the back of this winged drake. It actually takes off in flight and flies down the tube very narrowly.
So, I'd like to clarify a point now since Bobo's gone. Sorry, Bojud. I can't get them mixed up because I heard Ruby and
Wait, that's his
Anyway.
grandpa name. I just have a hard time.
I just it's confusing to me. It's all. Anyways, I only suggested we take a breather down here if we're gonna continue on. But if we're done in here, we can leave any time. Any time is most welcome.
Vinny, do you want to look down these tunnels and see what we can see? If there's any more clues about missing people, or you want to get on out of here?
Yeah, let's just rest here and think about it for a bit. I think I would like to investigate a little bit more, if that's okay.
Sure.
And he does prestidigitation to make it smell like flowers under everyone's nose.
Nice.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods above.
So you guys are taking a short rest?
Yes, and also while we're taking a short rest, we have like 5 paths of egress. Can I look and see if any of them look like, I don't know, if there's been like recent damage to them by a large hydra head snapping through it or something?
Or
Yeah,
anything that makes the game look different.
Make
Yeah,
a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking for, from where we're sitting, looking for ones that would be most recently traveled,
Sure.
I guess. 15. That's okay.
2 of them to the south seem to have scrape marks on them. One, it seems, is partially barred, but you see the top is knocked in where it looks like the Hydra must have just stuck its head through the bars and some of the bars bent for it. So it's not fully open, but the other one is completely open.
Can a person get through there?
Yeah, you'd have to kind of climb up and go through it, but you could do it.
Well, I guess we'll split up.
Split
No, I'm just
up?
kidding. I was joking. It was a joke. It was a joke.
I'm gonna take a breather, and he's gonna roll 4 hit dice.
Yeah, I would roll all those.
Expend some hit die. And get all my key points back.
I love short rest classes.
I do too.
And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the rest of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you took quite a bit of damage last game.
All right.
Bell's looking better.
Yes.
Good.
Do you know how to do this?
Yes, I think I'm doing it correctly.
So you can pick how many of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was only down a couple of points.
Okay. So then, yeah. I was down to 4.
It's not very many. Yep, standing in the back making fireballs that hurt everybody else.
It helped.
You live and
No
you learn
one
with
died.
Fireball.
Hey, I sent you a message about that. You can fireball Remy all you want as long as you hit me with that good bardic inspiration first.
Hey, I'll say this.
Yeah, I don't
What is
understand
that?
how to do that.
There needs to be some conversation about that.
Yeah, okay, look, Ruby, I like the moxie in the fight of blowing everyone up. Not, but
Rude.
look, if I'm just saying, if you give me a quick heads up, I think I could probably get out of the way of that in time. It takes a minute for the flames to get out, but you do have to tell me first, please.
All right, I'll try to be more on top of that next time we're all trying to kill a multi-headed beast without dying.
Or just in general. But yeah, I've been practicing a lot because we've gotten so much various experience in the last several weeks. And I feel like I've been improving a lot, and I've been practicing and making mental notes. So that if I'm in the way of something that might blow up, I can usually get out of the way pretty quick. Also, did you see me running up the walls? That's also, I was practicing that a bunch too.
That was
I'm
very
feeling pretty good
fun.
about my skills these days.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Why is
You,
this
you're
doing
quite
this?
nimble.
And Vinny, I'm sorry for slapping you twice for health. It was a bit of a hot moment, a little bit of a little hot-headed feelings.
Yeah. It's all right as long as you don't do what you did to that. What was it? That thing, that blue thing that was hanging out with that slave trader.
I'm still not clear what that was. It was like a centipede dragon.
Centipede dragon. Yeah, don't do what you did to that to me.
I think that's what it's called, is a centipede dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
While they're talking, I would find as much like alone space as I can and take out the amulet you said.
Mhm.
Is it like fine? Is it like, how does it compare to the one that I have?
It's not fancy.
Okay.
Make
Neither is mine.
a history check for me.
Okay. Oh, 7.
Pretty cheap. Probably not real like precious metal. It's probably
okay.
like plated.
Okay. So I would take them both out and just pray one of the prayers that I often do in meditation and just kind of see what happens.
Sure. nothing or like overt happens, but there's kind of this mental tug in your mind from your amulet, and it like you kind of almost it's almost like the in the astral sea when you kind of had a feeling that the lighthouse was a certain direction, but just a vague northerly pull.
I would ask, like, what do I do?
You just hear kind of like this quick, almost like it could be the sloshing of water instead of a voice, but just a quick go back to where it began.
Okay. Great. I would just kind of, after a time, when it looks like things are kind of winding down or whatever, it feels like, okay, that's all I'm gonna get, would put them away and kind of rejoin the group as casually as I can.
Sure.
Hey, I think I'm figuring out this little circlet. It's, hang on, let me try something. He just starts concentrating
Oh.
really hard. His face is turning red. And Bells hears in her head, "Hello, it's Remington!"
Well,
What just happened?
I'm trying to use the circlet.
Yes, I heard a screeching voice saying, "Hello, it's Remington," in my head.
Oh, that's
You
fun.
did that.
Oh, I didn't. The crown did, but
It
good
was
to know.
quite loud and aggressive.
I think that I'll try to tone that back. I was trying really hard, so
Yes, I can tell.
I might have gone overboard a little bit.
Well, that's okay. It worked.
What else can it do?
Hang on, let me try this.
I'm like bracing myself for loud things.
A torch pops up in the middle of our little circle,
Oh,
Oh, hey, all right.
that's nifty.
and then it goes out immediately. I kind of get the sense I can't do that very long.
Well, maybe in certain times it would be useful for just a moment.
Hang on, I think maybe I could just keep reading, and it comes back up and goes away after a minute or so.
Oh,
So I guess I could just kind of do that ad nauseum.
sure.
That's kind of fun.
That's better than nothing.
What's the player? What's the spell?
It's like a flashlight with a low battery that you have to keep slapping, I guess.
I would kind of just take my Morning Star and just kind of like put it behind my back, like, yeah, that's great. I'm so glad you can do that. As sincerely, like trying to make him feel good about it.
Well, it's something. It's not really a skill. It's kind of just something that it does. Just I figured it'd be better for us to know before I accidentally scream in someone's ear and scare them.
Yes, that would be terrible.
Well, maybe if you did both of those things at the same time, you could really, I don't know, really shock or frighten someone
Yes, perhaps.
in the right moment.
Let me see if I gotta check the spells. Hang on for a second. I might be able to do that. Yeah, I the torch comes back and I cast a message again at Bells. It says, "This is Remington."
Okay, what is it? What's the volume like?
It's lower, but it's slower and less pleasant.
Oh, that was lower in volume for sure. I think you're improving.
Thank you. I don't have the magic acumen per se, beyond the few little bits that I can do, but it'll be good for practicing.
That's much more than I have.
You're kind of armed to the teeth with magic right now.
Well, yes, but it's not, I don't know, something I can have fun with.
Well, I
You,
guess that's true. You need something more. You want these? And he has all these playing cards.
Oh, I don't even know what I would do with those. Really, you can keep those.
I mean, I don't really I've made use of them periodically, but anybody can use them. There's a few that are gone, but
Can I
still some pretty.
look at them? I won't use them, but I would like to look.
You can, but they're kind of blank until you draw one.
Oh. Well, then you best keep them. I don't really know what I would do with these.
All right.
Here,
Vinny, do you want these?
Let me see them.
He hands over the cards.
He shuffles.
I've never
them,
really
looks at them.
felt like I was, I grabbed these. I found them. I found them on a body.
Oh.
So. Yeah.
Can you
and,
split them
It
in
wasn't
half?
anybody that was a decent person. It was okay.
Oh.
Can you split them in half? Can you take half and I'll take half?
I guess theoretically. Just know that you're the illusionist.
I'll just keep them.
Okay, I'll send you the spreadsheet of the ones that I've drawn later.
All right, thanks. Acquired deck of illusions.
Or is that what it is? Deck of illusion?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't want to spend a ton of time in this swamp, and certainly not in this place. But I have to at least look. So, and also, I'm a little bit sorry about the skin book thing. That was a dumb idea. I'm learning my lesson. Let's not talk about it any longer. Bye.
Jaunts off.
we're just glad you're still here.
Right.
Ruby hollers after him.
I'll follow him
Where are you guys headed?
wherever Vinny's going.
Somebody said.
Remy
said
saw
Got
one.
two options.
The south?
basically.
Right?
Yeah, 2 options further
Tor-
south.
Further south. Okay. I know what to do when I have 2 options.
What's that?
Where's your coin?
Crap, where's my coin? The one time.
I have some coins over there, but
It's not the
Yeah,
magic
I'll-
coin.
I need a coin. I need a coin. Where? Where are the coins?
on the desk.
So the only options available in the tunnel are all south?
The only 2 that seem to have been
Hydra.
used by the Hydra recently.
Okay.
But there
What
are,
other options
there
are
are
available?
6 other tunnels. Or not 6
Is-
other. There's 6 from the ones that, besides the one you entered in.
Okay.
So a total of 7.
All
Just
right.
all around?
Mhm.
I got the
Oh.
coin. Heads, we go left. Tails, we go right. Right?
Fine.
Right?
Wait.
It-
What's left and right?
There are 2 tunnels to the south. One on,
Oh.
you know,
Both of which look like
one
they've
more
been
westerly,
used.
one more easterly.
Heads, we go left.
Okay, that is the one that's partially
Easterly.
caved in a little bit, the bars where it looks like it's stuck its head through the top. You guys are easily enough able to kind of climb over and into this.
Before we are climbing,
Mhm.
I would just take Vinny's arm and just tell him, Vinny, I don't know if you're aware that this trinket is it's honoring Melora, and I pray to her sometimes.
And she's told me things before. I did with this new one. And felt like we should go north. Similarly to the way that I felt that we should pursue that lighthouse. I don't know if it's correct or even something we really should do. I just wanted you to know that before we set off on our course.
All right. Listen, you and I are both a little, maybe seemingly, new to this prayer thing.
Yes.
But it's never steered me wrong. Thank you for telling me. Maybe we should go north. Let's go north.
The choice is yours.
No, I have no better heading other than what Remy was saying. Got to these marks on the outside. But I don't know. So we can go north.
The tunnel north is the one you came out of, by the way. Just so you know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What did you hear when you were praying?
To go north.
I thought it said go back to the start.
That was when I asked, what do I do? Yeah. Wait, didn't you tell me to go north?
You had to kind of tug in your brain to the north.
To the north, and then go back
Oh.
to the start.
Gotcha.
So all that stands.
Was that like a go back to the start of this tunnel, or like go back to the start of the universe?
Bells doesn't freaking
That's
know.
what I was wondering.
Man.
I thought it was
Sounds
neither,
cryptic.
up until
It's
you're like, oh,
like-
we should go to the north tunnel, obviously.
Well,
Oh yeah.
let me just
I interpreted those as like two different things.
peek over this rubble
Oh.
just to see, and then we'll go north.
Yes,
Back to where it all began.
Okay, so you kind of scramble over, take a peek, make a quick perception check.
Remy's going to concentrate again and cast guidance on Vinny.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's
Nice.
sweet. Even though I was about to guide myself, do I get double guidance?
No,
Oh, too bad.
You can't get double guidance?
doesn't stack.
Nah, well.
I think you can get double guidance.
Are you climbing in there and so that someone else can climb in there? with
Google
you?
it, Hayden, while he's rolling.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Or are you just poking your head in?
I think it'll be good either way. It's like a 23 plus what my modifiers are.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, it
you
says
can't do double
27.
guidance.
Oh,
27. There are several scrape marks along the ceiling. You do see streaks of blood. You do see what look to be like humanoid claw marks where someone was probably being dragged along the wall and was trying to hold on.
Hey, everyone. Bells, I know you said to go north, but I see a lot of evidence that of a struggle here. It doesn't look like a victorious one, at least not for whoever was facing the Hydra, but might be worth just checking out a little bit.
sure, if you would like.
We could always go back to the start. We already know what that holds for us.
Sure.
And is that okay with everyone? There's
Yeah.
there's Hydra marks that I could see where there was a scuffle. There's
Do you
blood.
think there's going to be something past that? Perhaps they got away?
Well, I don't know, so we have to look.
Well, then let's go look.
Okay.
So we all climb up in there.
You guys are going down the tunnel.
Down the left tunnel, the easterly southern tunnel. Yeah.
You shortly walk shortly, maybe for like 30 seconds to a minute walk through before you see a hole in where a grate was burst open from below, and then someone must have been pulled down, similarly to how the other person was in another tunnel.
I kind of just think this was another, whoever this was pulled into the same place that everyone else was.
But where is this grate in the city?
It is still on the Mariners Promenade, you probably would say. You surmise that this kind of pool is close to the actual canal itself. Maybe even surmising that there's an underwater entry into the canal, as there were some strange waves that Bojed noticed before you guys went into the sewers.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Does it like a dead end, more or less?
Well,
I mean, it keeps
we
going, the tunnel.
We could go up through the grate and see what is around.
Is it? Can we reach the grate?
I mean, you could be creative and find a way to.
I mean,
but
if I
not-
climb up on Benny's shoulders,
It's a 20-foot tall.
what if he throws me up there?
What if
Yeah.
Remy
I could
walks on the
casually
wall
walk
up
the
there?
walls.
Stop
Okay,
casually walking.
we're
Okay,
contemplating
I'm
this.
gonna do a
We're
wall
figuring
run
out what
up
to
the-
do, and Remy
He
just
just
takes
runs.
off.
Okay,
I'm gonna run up to the top.
you
and
take off.
Yeah.
and jump.
Ooh!
Pull yourself up through the grate. Are you letting down a rope for everyone, or are you just kind of taking a look around first?
Letting down a rope
Okay.
and while looking around.
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah. As you're looking around and as everyone's climbing up, you're just on the main canal street. There are a few stores in front of you: Millstone Brewery, Homesteader's Bounty, various buildings. Nothing out of the ordinary at first glance.
Like, did they at least put down a cone or something over this?
Nope.
This is unsafe.
It's very unsafe.
No
Well,
wonder people
You're
are
questioning
dropping
if-
like flies.
You're questioning if the guardsmen even noticed it.
so I don't know. Let's just go back up and return these items and see what we find out.
Would you like to walk through the sewer or through the streets?
What would you prefer? I jest. I would rather walk the street, obviously.
I don't know. I'm trying to be respectful, Venuthra.
Well, it's poopy down there.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
We can walk the
Can
street.
one of you prestidigitate us or something, please?
Yes, here we go. Around for the friends. Tring, tring, twing, twing, twong.
Oh, I can take care of myself. Thank you.
Pink glitter.
There's no glitter.
No glitter.
No.
Just pink magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it shimmery?
It's smoky.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it like
Smoky.
matte smoky?
Sure. I don't know. Sure. It
Is
can.
it
The
twinkly
magic
or
can be.
smoky?
The magic can be
Smoke
glittery.
bomb?
I thought you meant like I cover myself in glitter as I
No.
prestidigitate.
No.
What?
So, at the risk of forgetting, are we interested at all in going into the chamber with the skin book and the angry dwarf again?
That's
It
tricky.
just feels like a distraction at this point.
Does it though?
That's fair. Look, I would get not wanting to go back. That was not a very pleasant experience for anyone involved.
Listen, if this guy is down there, this scut hag that calls himself, well, he probably doesn't even know that I exist. Whatever. This man who took it upon himself to take upon my mother, then I'd like to find him, to be quite frank.
That's fair. I think that that's probably a better way to spend our time than pursuing, Santa's angriest helper down there.
That being said, I can't walk. There's no way that we can walk every inch of the sewers.
Nor would I want to.
So let's go. Why don't we go back to Dorlex Furniture and share with the townspeople what we've found. Let them know that we've slaughtered the beast, claim the reward, and see what else comes of it.
And kudos to you, Bells, for snagging ahead. That's going to go a long way in proving our victory.
Yes, I thought it would be important.
It
And
is.
we have all the things that we were able to gather. The hammer and the staff and the things.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Proof of the existence of whoever.
Did we grab
Passed.
anything from the Aarakocra?
Feathers.
I have feathers.
Oh, okay.
Big feathers.
That will work.
Let's go see.
All right.
You're headed back to the Medbrace store.
Mm-hmm.
Dorlex Furniture is what I wrote down. I don't know.
Oh, it's called Vermedbrace Furnishings, but yes, it's Dorlex store. You guys make your way a short jaunt, maybe like 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes. It's a lot easier to walk down the street than it is to slog through a sewer. To the familiar establishment, still closed for business. There is a raggedy, bald-headed, dirty gentleman panhandling out front. Copper? Hey, I see you all. Copper. Maybe a silver.
We toss him a silver piece.
Thank you. It's the donation. Whatever you need, information-wise, I can find it. So let me know.
Are you saying you're an informant?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know everything that happens in this city.
All right. Does he actually, or is he crazy?
No, I was
Make an
gonna
insight check.
cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna cast. What do you call it? Detect
Oh,
thoughts.
jeez.
Okay. Wait for a second.
A 4.
Super
loves
genuine.
this guy.
This guy definitely is an expert. Detect thoughts. You get kind of just like surface greedy thoughts of like maybe they'll pay me more if I give them good enough information, sort of deal. Hunger is high on the list.
That sucks.
But his thoughts are also quite muddled by some sort of inebriant in his system, you assume.
All right. Well, there have been some disappearances.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'll cut to the chase. I'm looking for a man named Luscimo. You heard of him? You seen him?
Really? No, you're joking.
Oh, God. I look at him and I try and see any semblance of myself in this man.
Oh, make a perception check, I guess. I don't know what that would be.
I'm gonna give him 5 gold and say, "Yeah, loose.
Natural 20.
This man is not related to you in any way.
Okay, good.
I like the idea of that going through Vinny's mind though. Of like,
Dad?
are you?
He sees the 5 gold go in his cup and gets real serious for a second and looks at you and goes, "Ooh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know Luscimo.
How do you know him?
No.
Oh.
Where is he? I don't care how he knows him.
A couple weeks ago, he had some folks come into the docks. He was doing some help for the river rats, and he needed me to accompany him on a barge with his people to manage, goods and supplies and whatnot. And
He paid you to manage goods and supplies?
yeah, he owes me. It wasn't much of a job.
All right. Go on.
Well, and that's it. They went up the grasping mire, and then I returned once they got to land.
I'll ask my question again. How did you know him? How did you meet him?
Oh, well, he's a friend.
How did you meet him?
The first time, I was running from the guards, and he pulled me in an alley and hid me away.
And subsequent times?
Oh, a bit of business here, a bit of business there.
How long ago was that? How long's he been here?
Oh, Luscimo, he stops by every 2-3 years.
And you said he went where the last time you saw him?
He was headed, north of the grasping mire somewhere, perhaps Valenmere. I don't know. Zagsnick, Callan Ferris.
How long ago was that he set off?
2 weeks ago. I just got back.
From that errand?
Well, I had some other errands to make, but yes.
You went on that expedition with him.
For a little bit.
He took him up the way.
But I already spent the gold, so... Rattles the coin face.
Right. Well, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I guess that's the answer to our question.
Told you I have good information.
And
Need anything else?
he's still detecting thoughts on the surface through that. Did he detect anything that would have led him to believe it was he was being dishonest?
No. Open book. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and Vinny would just be like, this guy has nothing to lose anyway. So definitely he's like, thank you. Your name, sorry.
Oh, Brig.
Brig.
Oh.
Oh, here you are.
Man.
They said you were missing. And
Well, I
here you
was.
are. Okay.
That was
Doing
easy.
an errand.
Along with Luscimo.
Uh-huh.
And Vinny just kind of sighs a little bit. Like you just sort of see like a release over his body. I don't know. You probably won't notice it, but
Brig does not notice.
Brig doesn't notice, but yeah, there's just like this like, okay.
So
Thank
what
you.
else do you need to know?
Nothing
I
at
got
all.
dirt on Windsor Amber Creek.
Don't care. Thank you. You've helped plenty. Thank you. And you've earned this 5 1/10 gold.
He just grumbles and kind of gets up and starts panhandling at the place next door over.
And I would look over to Remy and to Ruby and to Bells and be like, I just gave him 5 gold. You shouldn't get him by in a scut hole like this for some time.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe I jumped the gun on that. We should have. Do you think I overpaid? Should I have not given him 5 gold?
That's your prerogative, but I do appreciate it. You saw what I gave him. I
Wasn't
think
he
he would have given
friends
us the
with
same
your
information either
grandfather?
way.
I think he was an acquaintance at least of Bojed, so who knows?
Oh.
To be frank, I think that if he had asked me for any amount, I probably would have. You know, he seemed pretty. He could have pulled the wool over my eyes pretty easy, I think, to be honest.
Are most of Bojed's friends like him?
I mean, as far as I can tell, Bojed's friends with sometimes people who are the most like him, kind of grouchy, kind of unsavory to some, you know. But he's also not here in town that much anymore because he lives up the swamp. So,
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I didn't even know about Becky till just now. So,
He said that she was pretty new, though, right?
well, that she was big enough to be able to do much.
Oh, right. He might have had her for a minute then, huh?
How does she run his shop?
I
I don't mean to interrupt, but if we could
All right.
go ahead and end this errand so we could get up the swamp, as you say. We could
Okay.
talk about this on the way if it's all right. I
Okay.
just
You want
don't-
to leave town right this moment?
Well, he did just say that the person we're after went in the direction that we were supposed to already be going. So
Well, why don't we stop in and drop this stuff off with this here widow lady? I mean, assuming she probably is a widow.
we'll be a little more tactful than that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, right. All right, let's do it. Don't call her widow lady. Yeah, we just need to get going because Luscimo is, he's going.
Hopefully not in the belly of the Hydra.
Well, this man just said he was
Yeah.
2 weeks gone. So.
Yeah.
As you point at him, you see him do a rude hand gesture up at you.
What? We gave you 5 gold.
I can only drink for like a day on this.
How much do you drink?
A lot.
Look here, Brig.
Well, put your story on someone else, okay? I'm sure they'll help you out.
I'll sell more information or maybe sell some drugs or something.
Whatever you do, just don't sell yourself.
That's called labor. Of course not. Except for Luscimo.
All right, never mind. And yeah, let's go to the widow lady.
Okay. Go to the widow lady. Knock on the door. Dorlek's wife does answer. Oh, you're back. You find anything?
We did, yeah.
Who's holding the you guys just holding a hydro?
I'm holding it the entire time, like slung over my back.
Okay, she just like eyes it as you're saying, yeah.
There turned out there was a hydra living in the sewers, come up out of the canal.
It's a multi-headed, very dangerous beast.
Yeah, quite the critter.
Ma'am, you might like to sit down.
Oh. Kind of steadies herself on the doorway. It's this conversation. Okay. Well, you find him?
I don't know.
Nothing left was real identifiable. We did find this hammer. Does this look familiar to you?
Yeah, that's his hammer.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
I can't imagine what you must be feeling. And he would detect thoughts on her too.
Just heartbroken.
Okay, good.
Just heartbroken. She takes the hammer kind of reverently. It's covered in gore and viscera a little bit. You probably pressed the digitation it.
What were the other things that we had? It was the
Feathers, the
staff,
and the amulet.
So not the feathers, but the
Yeah.
staff and the amulet.
Yeah, we would maybe also show her.
Like, this belongs to her.
No, but that amulet, I think I saw. What's his name? Wearing it. Sorry.
No
Lost
Don?
the name. Yeah, no Don.
Does the ascendancy not police that around here?
Oh, no Don's not from here.
Oh.
He just stops in on occasion. He's a sailor. Well, was a sailor.
Okay.
Do you know where he's from?
Well, I think originally Galloway.
Oh.
Bells, maybe this is. She's gonna be tugging at her. This
I
might
would
not
just
be the
like
time.
be annoying you.
Right. Well, we
Maybe you should whisper
we've
in her
troubled
head.
you enough.
Well, yeah, but
These-
I mean, it's good to know, for sure.
I'm very sorry. These artifacts belong, I'm assuming, to some of the other people who have disappeared.
Yeah, I'm certain. Well, except for Brig out there, apparently.
He came back. We actually found out that he and Luscimo had gone north on an errand. So maybe. What was that look?
Oh, I told you they were getting up to something.
Absolutely, they were. You don't know what. I'm sorry.
No.
I shouldn't ask you in your grief.
Well, I set aside a reward, me and some of the other folk. I hope it's not that much. We're merchants. We're not, civic governments, but we appreciate it. She pulls out kind of like a small pouch. You can kind of count through it. It's about 500 gold.
Do we
We look at it.
accept this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would.
Yeah.
Vinny
I wouldn't think
takes
twice about it.
Vinny takes his 125 and gives it back to her.
No. This belongs to y'all. Y'all did good job.
You've lost enough.
But I know now, and that's because of y'all. And now I can just, figure out what to do and move on and not be worried.
And he would look around and maybe assess their financial situation.
I mean, they were doing all right. She's pretty well off. She's on the Mariner's Promenade.
So I thought, all right, thank you.
Yeah, I guess Ruby probably would be like, fine, I'll take your money.
Sure, absolutely. I'll take your money. Well, I have to plan a wake, so I will leave you to count your gold. Thank you again.
So sorry, ma'am.
It's, it's life. Just slowly closes the door.
Husband getting eaten by a hydra in the sewers.
It's live.
It just is what it is. All right, do we need to stop by the guardsmen or whatever to turn in the rest of these things, or did we leave them with her?
Oh, I assumed you left them with her.
Okay.
We
great.
left them with her.
She'll
Great.
probably, yes, they've been working together on this
Gotcha.
with all the other
Great.
people.
Quest complete, if that's what you're asking.
What do we do? Do we like level up for killing a hydra or something?
No.
What time of day is it now?
Getting towards evening, late afternoon, early evening.
Venuthra, I know you're in a rush to go north, but maybe we could stay the night here before we take off. Start fresh early in the morning.
That sounds like a good idea. I think we could all use it.
Absolutely.
Is there a place that has a shower? Or a bathhouse? Anyone into
Ruby's
bathhouse?
We
parents'
we
house
can
has a
just go
shower.
back to my mom and Paul's. They got a real nice. They got a copper tub.
Do you really want to go to a still-headed bathhouse?
I'm just saying.
There are some nicer establishments that fit what he's describing.
We're
Just so
in
you
there,
remember.
there's promenade. I'd like to soak my skins, if you know what I mean.
You want to take a bath?
I want to take a bath. I don't know.
I'm
what
glad
you,
that's what you mean.
I don't know what you mean. I'm trying to pick up some of the local jargon.
Do you often sleep at bathhouses?
No. Listen, don't rib me because you don't even take your clothes off for a bath. So, no, I don't sleep in a bathtub. I mean, I would like a bath, and I would like to get into a bed, a bath and bed. A bed and bath and beyond, please.
Belle's just gonna be offended because she was just asking a genuine question and he got weird, and so she'll just shut up.
Okay,
that was a
oh,
really
come on.
weird question to be fair.
Oh, come on, Bells. You didn't take your armor off when we got into the bath at Top Blow Lulz. What?
All right.
Don't be offended by it. It was weird. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to offend your culture. I don't know what you do. Sorry. You can relax. That's all I'm trying to say.
Vinny, I'll go with you to take a bath first, and then maybe we can meet at the Swamp Hopper house for supper.
Yeah, that'll.
Would that be too much of an
Oh
imposition on
no,
your
no,
family?
no! I'll let him know y'all are coming, and it'll be fine.
We
Let's
can
go.
pick some food up too and bring it if that helps.
Bells, would you like to come with us? I'll show you how to do a proper bath. I'm kidding. Relax. We're just having fun.
She's about to start crying.
What? No.
Bells,
Kind
honey.
of standing there in like stunned silence, like I don't know what to say, and I'm about to cry, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Bells, why don't you just come on with me back to Mom and Pa's house, and we'll get you set up.
We've got to stop gentle parenting these two.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever's gonna make it stop.
So you guys
We go
head
find a bath.
towards the swamp hoppers. You guys easy
I want
enough
to go to a bathhouse.
Well, then why didn't you say you wanted to
Because
go?
Bells does not want to go to a bathhouse.
I was like, you're like, do you sleep in the bathhouse? I'm like, King Spa.
For the record, my husband has repeatedly tried to get us to spend entire nights at King Spa
I
at the
know.
bathhouse.
Yes.
So that is a thing that
Yes,
people
well, not
do.
anymore. It used to
that
be
you
24
can
hours.
do.
Yeah, you
Ah.
only pay to get in, and you can stay overnight if you want.
Yeah.
It's like when we would have friends come down, he's like, you
You
guys
have to
could just
sleep on
stay
the
at King
couch.
Spa.
That's like
Or like a giant recliner, Or the floor.
That's rent-free
The
living.
mat.
Dude,
Yes. It's cheaper than a
Oxygen
hotel. It's like
room.
a quarter of the price of a
There you
hotel.
go.
I would do it.
Plus the spa.
To
But
be
now
clear,
it's not open 24 hours
Liz
anymore.
the person would spend the night at a bathhouse.
Wait, it's not?
No,
they
it
close
closes
at
at
midnight now.
midnight.
They make people leave?
Yes, we like
Oh.
got kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
They like came on the This is
Yeah. Well, you guys make your way to the Swamp Hopper abode. You guys, easy enough, can find a bathhouse actually attached to a very nice inn called Captain's Pride here on the Mariners Promenade.
I'm suddenly very self-conscious that I said all this about a bathhouse. Like people don't know. Like
Yeah, you
Spa,
just did like an
DFW.
ad read for a bathhouse located in the
Sponsored.
I
Sponsored
mean,
by
we were
Dallas
there like
Bathhouse.
5 days ago.
We were.
And it was
We
awesome.
were.
Yes, we love it. And we
It's
were
true.
sad to be kicked out.
Did you soak your skins?
Yep.
Good.
You are
All of
easy enough able to pay a $10 cover or $10 gold cover charge.
10 gold.
Yep, this is a very fancy establishment.
And
Well,
Vinny
we
would.
need it.
Uppity people on the Mariners.
And-
Okay, I actually
Go
have
have
to
a
start
soak.
subtracting gold. Subtracting.
Now he
yeah,
starts.
Anyways.
All right, everybody add 125
But
minus 10.
as you guys settle in, Remy and Vinny, for your bath, that's where we're getting in tonight's episode.
Ooh.
All right.
Really? What? No. Let's do more stuff. Let's go. Let's.
Look, we get a nice long session next time.
Next time.
Oh, but I wanted to soak my skins.
Yep.
You can do that next
you
game.
got 10 flat minutes to soak your skills on the
Okay,
next
all
game.
right.